Fortunes are made and lost, all in seconds. Sometimes, you're the one shooting. Sometimes, you're looking down the barrel. A couple bad deals on my friends and I have ended up on the wrong side of a bad situation. One more score, and maybe we can put that behind us. Meat, machines, and magic all fight to be top dog. And us, we intend to come out on top. We run the night.
Hey, we're here. JJ's dancing. Ian's yelling. All is well with the world. Also, I see that you're here for the running of shadows, but you're not running the shadows with us. Sus.
Super zest.
Tonight it's gonna be a good old time. We're going to head and introduce our characters real quick. Do a quick recap because not a whole lot happened last episode, but I think we got a good episode going forward today. So to kick it off, let's go with Konami because I feel like we haven't started with him in a hot minute.
So, Konami. Hi, hello. My name is Konami. What to say about me? I've been through a lot. I've done many jobs. And currently I'm a blood adept with 2 different athames of different lengths. And I am hellbent on just tearing down the establishment that is as technology for having ruined my life on more than one occasion. With that, that's pretty much me. I just recently made the, I think, smart choice to become a vampire. And, there's that. So I'm currently unconscious, undergoing the change to become a vampire. Yeah.
Speaking of unconscious and ongoing to change to become a vampire, vampire number 2.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never turn into a vampire. That's ridiculous. But if I would definitely do it. That way my buddy wouldn't be alone, and I could be stronger, protect my friends. But I didn't, obviously. Not going to do that. I wouldn't eat tiny baby troll people. But, yeah, I'm the face. My name's Mason. And, they tell me I'm the leader, but I don't exactly believe it half the time.
Me neither. I mean, wait. Next up, we got Karma.
What up? I'm Karma. I am the group's shaman and spiritual guru. Karma's pretty laid back, and with being laid back kind of comes not reading contracts that you sign, which is why I've come into a partnership with a shadow spirit that I really don't have any control over. So, yeah, right now I think Dobrik and I are trying to make sure nothing bad happens while our 2 actual fighters are incapacitated.
That clock is ticking on that 24-hour unconscious.
Speaking of the conscious, Dr. Dobrik Kapoor.
Yes, I am Dr. Dobrik Kapoor, the group's combat mage, and currently the only mage with a soul that still belongs to him. Assumedly, I don't know. I don't know what was in that contract. Yeah, I'm here to kick butt, kick names, and blow shit up.
Quite well said. So,
Like the soul thing's kind of presumptuous.
I mean, that's just the group as a whole.
I specified mage with a soul. The other 2, you guys probably still have a soul. Actually, from what Dobrik saw last session, you don't have a soul right now. You guys are just completely dead.
Karma still has a soul. It's actually just kind of gotten more soul into
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's like
Karma
Karma's
has multiple
soul
souls now.
just picked up a saxophone and started
Yeah.
playing.
But is it yours? That's the question.
It's ours.
Yikes.
Karma
Well,
soul.
Co-lease
enough.
the body.
Fair enough.
I'm still stuck on the fact that Karma's soul picked up a saxophone. Apparently, what does that mean?
It's got more soul now.
It's got more soul.
Yeah, soul on soul.
God.
Soul on soul violence. So last time, you guys decided to take the plunge and become vampires. At least half of you did. While this was going on, the other half of the now pretty much all magic group of individuals, Dobrik and Karma began to rest for the most part when interrupted in their rest as two of the trolls had gone missing. After Dobrik was able to actually project and begin to look around said areas, he did come across the bodies as he began to manifest himself of two of the trolls that were missing, as well as the dead bodies of Konami and Mason. A talk was had with Dobrik and Sarge about, it's not all bad, but hopefully we can get something that good comes out of this. But Sarge did kill the two trolls as a food source to hopefully lessen the self-loathing that these two are probably going to have to wake up and have to conquer once they get back. After much what's the word I'm looking for? Persuasion was had through Karma and Dobrik. You guys did suggest that they wait till the morning to be able to continue looking for the relatives, but Drake was angry as all can get and said that whoever did this was going to pay. But they are currently resting. At the end of the night, when shifts were being had, Karma did take a minute and go look around astrally and see if he could find the astral signature of another mage doctor in the area, Krampus, who was missing from his body for a extended period of time, and Karma was able to guide Krampus's astral back to his body, so that way he did not get stuck in the astral forever. Hardwire also brought down the hammer a little bit on Karma and Dobrik after some not so great lying was had, and some accidental leakage of the truth. You guys did see that Hardwire was fiddling with the small box that gave you guys Matrix access. And when you guys woke up the following day, Hardwire was pissed about something. But that is where we go ahead and pick up as the two of you wake up inside of the bar of the Dead End.
Karma's gonna look outside and just try to get a gauge on what time it is.
Yeah, you only because you went and tried to get a full rest, didn't you? Or were you only just resting for a little bit?
I thought you said 5 hours.
Right. All right. So it's 5 hours go by. So it's roughly anywhere between like 9 and 10 o'clock right now.
AM.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're not expecting Mason and Konami till what, like 10 p.m.
Correct.
Right?
You guys
Something
have
like
enough 12 hours before you can expect the other two to wake up.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk to the bar and see who else is up.
You walk over to the bar, and behind the bar, you see there is the bartender is laying down behind the counter with like a blanket and pillow, so just crash down. But other than that, you guys do see none of the other trolls are awake yet besides Drake. So only four individuals are currently awake right now. Hardwire, you two, and Drake, as everyone else is still asleep.
All right, I'm just gonna grab. I don't know. Kind of want some like warm coffee, but I don't know if we have any. I'm gonna check the pantry for some more.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception. Dobrik, what are you doing as you're waking up?
Wake up. Do I see Hardwire still upset?
Yeah, he definitely looks peeved about something.
All right. As Karma's rummaging through, the cabinets looking for whatever, I'll head over to him. Hey, I was just about to go do my morning ritual meditation and then come back and talk. Just wanted to check in first. Everything all right?
As good as it can be.
Understood. I will talk to you soon.
I'll be here.
And then Dobrik will just, instead of going all the way out to the graveyard, he's just going to go up to the roof, find a spot up there, and just kind of sit, look out, meditate, do his prayers, and cast increased attribute on his intuition.
Do it. What'd you get?
Sorry. I was going to say, I did get 3 hours of sleep. I'm not sure what the rules are. Do I have any fatigue status or anything right now?
Not as of yet. As the day goes on, you may get some. But as of right now, you got
Okay.
3 hours of decent rest. Karma, what'd you get on that perception test?
2.
2. You can see there's an empty box of instant coffee packets that should be there, but it's just like I said, just an empty box. Looks like you guys have ran out.
It's unfortunate. I'll just grab some food.
Okay.
Something snacky.
Ho
ho.
You look around and you find what looks like probably about the last of the rations, because it's been a couple days since you guys have looked around for rations. But it's just almost look like a small can of those small sausages. Can't remember what they're called.
The Vienna sausages?
That one.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah,
The best kind of canned sausages, yes.
I was stuck with those baggies of the little summer sausages.
Yes, I was also thinking about that. But no, it's like a small can of Vienna sausages.
Is this real or is it soy?
You look at the label, it's definitely soy.
Got really excited and then immediately disappointed.
Right.
I'm gonna start munching on those and gonna go head out, and I guess I'm gonna go outside the bar and just make sure no one really crept around the crypt. Make sure no one was crypt creeping.
All right. Go ahead and roll your tracking. Or outdoors. You're good at that, aren't you?
I am.
All right.
I got 4 out of 6 hits on that.
Hey, you're so good.
I think I think I get something for having a dog.
I think it gives you a point of edge when you make the test, I think.
I do, yeah. Edge boost.
Yeah, so you can use an edge boost if you want to try to reroll one of those or make 4 or 5.
No, that's fine. I'll take the 4.
All right. With the 4 hits, you definitely can see the set of footprints that do wrap around the side of the building and lead up the ladder to head to the roof. smaller in size. Um, but you head to the crypt and look around the crypt. It does not look like anyone has touched the crypt. It did not snow last night or this morning, beyond like what you guys initially witnessed. Um, but other than that, not a whole lot is going on. There's a little bit of fresh snow, but if there were tracks, they probably would still show. But you guys do see again no signs of entry or any footprints or anyone surveilling around the crypt.
What's the weather like right now?
It's cold, but it's a clear sky.
Okay. I'm going to, while munching on my Vienna sausages, just go look over towards that ladder as I finish my meal. I want to make sure I get it all in before I climb the ladder.
Right, make sure no one is up there. It's really sus. You go ahead and climb the ladder, and you do see Dobrik preparing his meditation up on the roof.
Oh.
Morning.
Oh, morning. Sorry, I saw these bird footsteps. Didn't expect anyone to be out here.
Yeah, I couldn't really sleep. Had a lot of my mind last night.
Yeah. Oh, that kind of reminds me about lack of sleep. Krampus might be acting a little weird today. Just FYI. He was lost in the astral last night, and I tracked his aura and escorted his aura back to his body. So he might be a little sketchy for a little bit. From the looks of it, he was out of it for a while.
What do you mean a while?
I don't remember the actual hour length, but
it was roughly about 4 or 5 hours that he was outside of his body for.
he was probably gone for several hours from what I could sense.
Oh, yeah, that can definitely have a drain on you, at least astrally. I'll watch over him. Have you witnessed anything from your new friend?
No, I was gonna work on that after I had a little breakfast.
Which looks like you got some sausages.
Oh yeah, you want a couple? The pantry's looking a little bare.
Oh, well, no thanks. I don't eat meat. I'll just I'll have some coffee later, and maybe we can go looking for some today.
I think we're out of coffee too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've got these
All right,
sausages and I don't know. Most of the boxes in there are empty.
I mean, I would hate to just jump to Seattle just to get food and bring it back, but I mean that kind of sounds like the easiest option.
Well, yeah, we could probably get some hands involved too. Get a group together and just go grocery shopping.
Don't know if Penelope and husband would appreciate a bunch of trolls just walking through their house, coming and going.
Sounds racist, man.
I'm just saying, it's just a lot of uninvited guests.
All right. Yeah, we could ask first.
Yeah, we may be able to ask first, but hell, if I were the trolls right now and someone told me that we could get out of Toronto, I probably wouldn't come back.
Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about. Maybe now would be the best time, if any, to abandon the bar with the trolls.
Oh man, I mean, I don't really have. Where would they go? I mean, if we did bring them back to Seattle, can't really just send them all to Mason's farm.
Well, anywhere that they could find work. There's work in Seattle. They have a Shadowrunners always have work to get done. Maybe worse than here.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we are going to get a lot of money. Maybe we can put them up somewhere or get a VRBO or Airbnb, whatever they have over there. We might be able to find something temporary for them until I don't know. That's if they want to go in the first place.
Yeah, if we just build some tents and stuff in Mason's backyard, we got a nice little community going out in the Barrens.
Again, that's something we would probably want to run by Mason before we're just like, oh yeah, hey, go enjoy life on this farm.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he's not going to be farming much now with his new condition.
He probably would, mind some help during the day. I guess, I mean, does he grow stuff on that farm? I've only been there like 2 times.
I don't know, man. It's the Barrens. The only thing growing out there is the dust bunnies. What are those things called? The tumbleweeds.
Oh, yeah, like in the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah. I'll be down soon, and then after the trolls start to search, then we can probably have that conversation with Hardwire. Did you just come from the graveyard?
Yeah.
Anything?
I took a look around. Nothing looks disturbed as far as I can tell. Everyone in the bar is asleep for the most part.
All right. Well, hopefully that stays that way.
Yep. I guess
All right, I'll catch up with you.
Yeah, see you around. Go back down the ladder.
All right. As you head down the ladder, walking around and checking the cemetery thoroughly and having this conversation, probably about 20 minutes has gone by. As you start to head back inside, you do hear people begin to wake up, mostly the trolls, but you can definitely hear the bartender stand up. A decent thud happens underneath the bar as he stands up and brushes himself off, takes the gym bag out, and begins to head to the bathroom inside the facility. But you probably have half the trolls that are starting to wake up and stretch and get ready for the day.
I'll do an astral scan of the room. See if I can see any mischievous spirits.
Go ahead and roll it.
2 hits.
2 hits. No mischievous spirits are afoot.
All right, Karma just takes a deep breath and goes sits down at a table somewhere, and I don't know, man. What do you do to kill time? Is Jake awake yet?
You talking about Drake?
Drake.
Drake is awake, yes.
I'll go over there and talk to him where he is, if he's settled.
Yeah, he is awake. He's just sort of sitting around and mostly looking at his phone. It's on, but obviously not connected to the Matrix. But you see, he's just almost like just lost in a stare as he's looking at his comlink.
Morning, man. And I'm gonna go sit next, at his table.
Yep. He looks over. Yeah.
You got any plans today?
Find my family.
Yeah. It's a pretty dangerous town. Been how long now? 12 hours?
Since the birthday, yeah.
Where do you think you're going to start looking?
Oh, I don't know. I think we're going to be splitting into 2, maybe 3 search parties and split up and begin to look over. It's relatively safe, it seems like, during the day, so hopefully We don't come across too much trouble.
Yeah. Just make sure you're not yelling out their name every block. Attract all the scoundrels.
That's what we're hoping for.
While you're out there, I noticed the pantry's looking a little thin. Probably wouldn't hurt to try to bring some rations back.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why we're splitting the two different parties. We're gonna have one that's gonna be looking in more food dense areas compared to looking around in some of more of the abandoned warehouses and other stuff that may be around here.
Good idea. I don't know if I can get past this morning without any more coffee.
Yeah, a nice hot soy calf would be good right about now.
All right, man. Well, get some food. Try to find some food in the pantry, but it might be a hungry day.
It's the least of our worries if something bad happened to him. And he goes ahead and pockets his comlink and begins to clear his weapon and begin cleaning it.
Guess Carmen's just gonna hang out for a little while.
Cool. The time has passed, Dobrik, for you to complete your ritual. Would you like to head down as well, or?
I would, but before I do that, I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out this golden curved dagger with the ruby in its hilt, and flip my astral eyes on to see if there's anything special about this.
Sure. Go ahead and roll an astral perception.
Two hits.
2 hits. It is a magical foci.
Oh, I would like to sense.
Sense that foci.
3 hits. Count them 3.
It's 3 hits. It is, as you're probably relatively figuring out, it was probably in a theme, which it is a theme, but for the blood mage that you guys were able to tag and bag and loot.
Do I know the levels on it?
Force is a
Or the
force 3 a theme.
All right. Well done. I will put it back in my pocket and then say another quick prayer, just asking for wisdom and guidance, and then head downstairs.
All right. As you head downstairs, you see Hardwire sort of just hand in on face, just sort of tapping and waiting for everyone to get back. But nonetheless, staring at this small box.
Have the trolls kind of filtered out yet?
They haven't yet. Probably got 90% of them have woken up and are ready. But they seemed like they're allowing everyone to wake up at their own pace.
Gotcha. I will. I'll just sit down with Hardwire and awkwardly make small talk to pass the time.
Okay. Maybe about another 20, 30 minutes goes by. And then eventually the Drake yells, "All right, you know the plan. Split up into 2 groups. You guys go check out the east part of this next couple of blocks. Don't go too crazy far. Don't make too much of a scene. If you see some food, we're running low on rations, and we need to hold up our end of the bargain. So let's make sure that we can find what we can and begin to move out. If you guys see any sort of life or find any of them, make sure we meet back here in 1 hour, and we'll go ahead and regroup and do what we need to do next, as all of them begin to look down at their watches and all press a button as they all begin to beep as they're sort of coordinating the times, and they begin to file out of the dead
Uh,
end.
Before you go, oh shit, never mind. I don't have either of the radios. Those were Mason and Konami.
Yes.
Disregard.
They sort of look at you and begin
Good
to.
If you need anything, you know where to find us.
Yeah. Yes, we do. You see Drake sort of, as he passes through the threshold of the door, sort of taps it on the side, and then is the last one to exit as they begin to split the party into two different search parties. You guys, besides Krampus and the barkeep, are now the only 3 individuals inside the bar.
Well, no, what? Got any games to play?
I want you to come down here and we can talk to Hardwire, see if maybe he's cracked this thing.
Go over there and sit with them.
All right, you go ahead and plop down. The Hardwire just looks at both of you.
Dobrik will just glance over to Konama. Karma. That was weird. Glance over to Karma, then back at Hardwire, and then in hushed tones. So, we owe you some answers.
Yep.
In short, this mission was not really what we expected at first. And this is only the first step into our next career path. That's a shadow running group. And we realized how ill-equipped we were. And to give us sort of an edge on the rest of this mission and missions to come, Konami and Mason, I guess, decided that they needed more. Not more firepower, not more tech. They needed to not better themselves, improve their combat effectiveness. And as you know, Mason's new friend, there was an opportunity that presented itself that they felt they couldn't pass up on. That is where they currently are.
So
What
they're
you said.
doing like hand-to-hand combat training, or
So Mason's friend is a vampire.
yes?
And there are certain benefits that come with being a vampire that
All right. The vampire made Mason and Konami another vampire into a vampire.
are making.
As he was sort of like staring at the Matrix box, and then was sort of like fiddling with it, just how you guys were talking, he just drops the box onto the table. What?
But I mean, it's cool. I mean, not much is going to change.
Except their entire life as they know it.
I mean, not really. So days now, night, and they just have to eat some live food here and there.
Live metahuman food.
Oh no, I'm sure they would probably do the medical thing or get
I mean,
livestock.
Mason lives on a farm. Yeah, there's probably plenty of options. I don't really know the technical. I don't know if they can or not. But also in our line of work, we come across some truly bad people. Some gangbangers, the White Lotus, the rats, the whatever else there is. There's
The blood mages.
As blood mages, they've got ample opportunity to feed on someone that will help out, society as a whole.
It's that's what I was trying to tell you guys yesterday. It's all about perspective. They see themselves as the good guys. We see ourselves as the good guys. But we already had a hard enough time with the blood adepts. But now that we have a blood adept who is a vampire, and we have another vampire, we're literally just drawing a target on our back for some runner team to get a payday on.
It's all part of the ride at this point.
I mean, if we're going to be taking on more and more corporate responsibilities, I think that just comes with the territory. So if it was going to happen anyway, might as well be prepared or over prepared. I don't know.
It's not like it's the good corporations coming after us. It's the evil ones,
So all of them.
the extra evil ones.
I just don't know. I knew they were here. I just didn't know they were doing that.
I mean, as far as I know, Mason's still going to have the farm, so that's not changing. We're all
Built some walls around it or something. But
at the blackout shades or something. I don't, and at the end of the day, we are still a team. That's not changing. I'm not going anywhere. Karma's not going anywhere. Konami and Mason, I think they have to trust us because we know too much, but they're not going anywhere. Well, what about you, Hardwire?
I'm around. I'm partially because again I think I know too much, so if I don't stick around, I don't think there's a time I don't always have the opportunity to look over my back.
that's the spirit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, even before all this, you got to imagine the CEO of Ass Technologies breathing down Konami's back. He's found some of his key contacts. If they're going to be coming after us, wouldn't you want some more firepower on our side?
I mean, I guess, but I mean, Aztec is the people who invented blood magic, perfected it. They don't say that they have it, but every fragger worth a half a million knows that they are the capital of blood magic and all that fun stuff. So I mean, again, it's just us painting a larger and larger target on our back, which we're already going to be doing anyway. If we're looking at corporate jobs, but I mean, how big of a target on our back do we need before a dragon comes raining down on us? Literally.
I mean, it's already happened. Did you see yesterday? There's a dragon downtown. Crazy. Hasn't bothered us, but
This place is falling apart.
It's Toronto. It's always been falling apart. It's just now it's getting some recognition.
also I have it on good authority. Blood magic and vampirism, not the same thing. At least from what I've heard. Mostly from Konami.
One is a disease.
Yeah, one's a magic type and one's a medical disease. You should, if anyone should know that, it should be you, on your degrees authority.
I mean, I know it, but I didn't know if blood magic was tied into it because they don't teach that.
That's fair.
One of those forbidden knowledges.
Yeah, that's what they have the Matrix for. Either way, I'm here. I got a job to do. I need paid, to say the least.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know what happened to that Technomancer dude, but I assume you have his slot right now. So if you're with us, you're looking at 100,000 new yen. And if we can get this power back on, that's an extra 50 bad boys. So if you need anything from us, anything we can do to help, we've got 10, 12 hours to kill.
No, I guess we just wait around for them to wake up. I don't have anything really to do. And I'm concerned about going to these other power nodes without Konami and Mason. I'm not sure if they're going to be as well as guarded as the power plant was. I'm assuming it can't be happenstance that HRT or Aztec RT or whoever they were there.
Yeah, Intertech.
It just can't be a coincidence that they were there. I mean, I know that guy said he was waiting for the raid during the day, but one, how do they know that was happening, and what else do they know? Do we have HRT or HR Tech waiting at the substations? I just don't know. With us being 2-man down, I don't want to risk one of us getting shot by a sniper that we don't even see.
Right. Well, I mean, from what I can tell, again, Mason was the one that talked to them. I think that other runner group was at least amicable towards us, not hostile. And as far as HR Tech's presence over there, they were trying to find someone or something named Brynwyn. I don't know if that rings a bell for you, but I mean, they were there with a purpose. They weren't just waiting for us.
We could go check on Konami and Mason, right? I mean, the
What
door's
knowledge
shut.
roll
It doesn't
does
mean we
everyone
can't go
have?
check on them.
I mean, if I mean you can. If I were, I probably wouldn't do that physically. If you know what I mean. Probably head over that way, projection style, and manifest. Just so we don't make foot track or draw attention to that place.
That's a good point. Thought you were worried about the meeting me or something.
No. Well, I mean, that too, yeah, of course, because you're the only person here that can control Jim. So we need you.
That's right.
You two, what are you guys' knowledge skills?
Spirits, magical societies, toxins, and drugs.
Arcana, Magical Society, Security Systems, Metaplanes, Sixth World History, Politics, and Tech Companies.
Both of you guys make a knowledge roll. Matt, you get a point of edge for politics.
Knew it'd come in handy one day.
What's a knowledge roll?
Memory. It's only a memory check.
Memory, logic plus intuition.
Yeah.
Yeah, one hit.
Nice.
All right, and I'm going to spend my edge to re-roll that one. Nope. Just 7.
Just 7. Now that you sort of think about it, you say the name, it sort of just clicks. Brynwyn is... if I can find the page in the book... Don't worry, guys. This is my first time running this game, I promise.
30 nights!
Half a week.
Yes, you guys are like on day 6 or something. 5 or 6 now.
We are in the morning of day 5.
We're over hump day.
It's true.
It's all downhill from here. Until the next hump.
Exactly. Brunwyn is the sister of Loftier.
Oh. And that's Seder Krupp?
Yep.
Would I know if she had any connection to Toronto in a way?
There's a headquarters here in Cedar Crop HQ here it's in Ontario, so close-ish, not necessarily tied to Toronto, but there is a City Crop HQ in Ontario.
Gotcha. Oh shit. Karma.
So
Brynwyn, they said that they were. Oh my god, what was it? He was wanting to summon a tracking spirit for Brynwyn. Brynwyn is, I think, a dragon. Lofear's sister. What would Aztec want with Brynwyn?
there are a lot of names at me that I do not recognize.
All right. Oh, well, do you think? Never mind. I think we would need Mason and Konami for this one, because if we're going to be tracking down a dragon, that might be a little much for just us.
If you guys have history and or arcane, you guys can roll a memory check as well. Wait, you don't have arcane?
I don't.
Oh, awkward.
Oh,
I ain't go to no school for magic.
shamans, am I right?
Got him.
Tell you about toxins and drugs.
Right.
Oh, 8 hits.
8 hits. The only dragon's death to have occurred within the last 100 to 200 years was because of blood magic by S technology.
Ah, cool. Yep. All right. Well, I'll just relay that to Karma. If they're using blood magic again to search for this dragon, maybe they're trying to kill her or capture her or do something to pull one over on Seder Crab.
So it seems just like a bunch of corporate nonsense.
Yep, definitely stuff that's above our pay grade, but I mean, we don't have any proof yet, but we're starting to connect the dots, I'd say.
Yeah.
I would like to just kind of take it easy, though. I'm still a little tired from yesterday. I'm probably not going to nap, but I'm just going to go rest my eyes over there in that corner.
Hardwire speaks. I mean, if we're not going out, we can take a day to rest, right? We've been going on 5 days with mediocre sleep throughout the last week. I mean, might not be a bad idea for us to relax, charge our batteries while we wait 10 hours, 12 hours.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Just a thought. We don't have to keep going. Us going and hurrying to wait isn't going to do us any good.
But we do need food.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be enough.
I say we wait till the trolls get back, and if they have food, then we brought them some stuff for food, and if not, like Dobrik was saying, we always have a portal back to Seattle if we need to for food.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. I'm like I said, I'm gonna go close my eyes over here and astrally project to make sure no mother truckers are heading towards that crypt.
Okay. Go ahead and actually proceed for me.
Two hits.
2 hits. You look around. There is not a single astral signature that you're able to see around the crypt.
Cool. Then I'll head back to my body.
Okay. You head back to your body.
And then I'll just literally just close my eyes and just wait for a little bit, just take the load off.
Okay.
And I am actually going to. I'll just summon a Force 4. Just gonna go with a water spirit. You know, since there's a little bit of snow around.
Sure thing. Go ahead and roll a summon. And you said Force 4?
Yeah. I got 9 hits.
Your net hits are 6.
Get them tasks.
All right. I'm gonna summon another one. Force 4. I guess let me resist that drain real quick.
Yeah.
So how much did
resist
you roll?
3.
Yeah. Resisted.
Okay.
Force 4 number 2. Got 4 hits.
Your net hits are 2. Resist 2 drain.
Resisted. Gonna keep going. Get that spirit capacity up. This time it's gonna be 2 earths. Force 4. Four hits.
Your net hits are 2. Resist 2 drain.
I got 5 hits.
Net hits are 1. Resist 4.
All right. That was all resisted. And I've got 4 Force 4 spirits.
4, 4, 4, 4, 4,
And
4
for
spirits.
now, 4 Force 4 Earth and 2 waters. For now, I'm going to give that one Earth spirit with 2 commands.
Mhm.
Ask him to patrol.
Okay.
And just let me know when people get to the bar.
Okay.
The other 3 will be on standby.
Okay. Roughly an hour exactly goes by, and your rock spirit lets you know that people are approaching the bar.
I get up and I greet those people.
The trolls have returned.
Did you guys have any luck?
No. But you do see there the group that went to the right are carrying like 4 pretty large bags, and 2 of them are carrying a crate of something. We've found what looks like a drop that was hidden behind a dumpster. Looked pretty well hidden.
Do I recognize this from Kiko's little stash?
Yeah, that you assume it was probably Ika's stash that they founded and raided.
Not Kinko's.
Not Kinko's. It's not a bunch
Kinko's?
of not a bunch of copy paper.
Did you get that from Costco?
Yeah.
Oh, All right. Yeah, that looks like it should keep us going for a little bit longer. Sucks about your missing person.
They're out there somewhere. Until they find their bodies, I can't assume they're dead.
Well, in the meantime, I got some spirits floating around, so don't concern yourself with those. Try not to startle them.
Yeah.
All right. So get some lunch.
Yeah, you guys are able to definitely break open the boxes and get a full meal amongst you guys, and probably about 3 days worth of food inside that they were able to bring back.
And you said there was one other crate that was different.
No, yeah, so there was two large crates that just looked like they were stocked full of food.
Oh, okay.
And then a couple of small or larger bags. But it seems just to feed everyone inside the bar, like a couple meals a day, it's probably 3 days worth of food within all of the bags and boxes.
Well, I'll
And
grab
the water.
some,
Go ahead.
and what?
I was just going to ask, the water here still works, right? That's not something we have to worry too much about.
Yeah, it's just cold because we don't have power to heat it.
I mean, we do.
I mean, yes, because we have a generator. So yes, everything's fine. He sort of looks back and forth because he forgets that there's a generator just cooking upstairs.
Oh, is Dobrik awake yet?
I never fell asleep. I'm just resting.
Can you
Okay.
roll your Earth Spirit force times 2?
The patrolling one?
Yep.
I guess it's the same force. 2 hits.
2 hits. Its services go down to 0 and disappears.
Do I feel this in the force?
Yes, you do feel the lack of a spirit that is somewhat, I don't want to say bound to you, but sharing the same astral, right, signatures sort of disappear from the astral. Someone definitely just banished a spirit.
My spirit senses are tingling. So I run out to see what all the fuss is about.
Okay, you run outside, and you see nothing. You see a bunch of footprints in the snow.
And Ashley?
Actually, you see Jim sort of standing there, just waving.
You'd get jealous. I just give him
as he sort of begins to wave his hand.
Come on, man.
And the other Earth, I need you to roll another one, please.
2, 3.
Nothing happens. And he sort of just shrugs and then disappears into one of the alleys.
This dude is just pestering me.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go ahead and chase after Jim, or are you just going to let him go into the alley and do his thing?
Guess I'll just let him go into the alley.
Good old Jim.
I don't know what I'm going to do after I chase him down.
Right.
Hey.
Can you
Don't
stop?
That's bad.
Right. That's bad.
Karma's frustration is raising.
It's interesting. If you guys don't have anything else you guys would like to go and do, we will fast forward.
I'm fine with
Good
that.
to fast forward.
Okay.
What's up?
That was funny. Mason and Konami. Roll body plus willpower.
Okay. I'm rolling 6 dice.
You're so good.
Heyo.
JJ, I just want to let you know, I see that there's a cat there, but when I first saw it, it looked like a squirrel. And I was like, why do you have a giant squirrel just in your house, and where can I get one? Because that's what my house needs, a giant squirrel.
On load app.
Go to any college university and you can find
I
Like
got
that squirrel.
7 hits.
What? I would thought I was doing good before.
Yeah,
But he's
7 out of 9.
right. He is the tanky boy. You guys both wake up at roughly at the same time. And both of you feel like you got the crap kicked out of you. You guys barely seem like you guys have the strength to physically move and get up. But one thing is even more noticeable than this amount of pain that you're in, and it's just how hungry you are. But the only thing that's really seems good is the smell of blood that is pooling underneath the troll that is next to you. You guys are not in the same spot. You guys went unconscious at. You guys are across the room from each other, with a corpse sort of just next to you.
So I'm assuming it worked.
One way to find out. And you see Sarge has his weapon drawn, and he's wielding Konami's katana, and he just has weapons aimed at both of you.
So are we supposed to be feeling feral or like?
It's more of extremely groggy as of right now. You definitely feel less human. Even Konami has not felt this low before. Even Apple, when he lost most of his soul from cybernetics, but you guys barely feel him. I mean, statistically speaking, you guys have a point of essence.
From now on?
Just one.
I'm gonna keep my eyes closed and I'm gonna follow my nose and try to find that like where that delicious blood scent is coming from. Just like
I'm gonna watch him.
like agonizingly pulling myself across the floor. Like I can't get it up. Everything hurts.
You see Konami just like one hand in front of the other, just almost like weakly army crawling towards this body as he just puts his hand on it, and he just definitely could tell the body's within smell distance. And then
no hesitation, just like instinct over anything. It's just like, we eat this now.
It just bites down and begins to drain the body of any and all blood.
I'm explicitly not opening my eyes.
Thumbs really surprised me.
She is vampire numero uno.
I guess I'll just kind of like see him do it and be like, it's not for me. It's not instant. It's like I guess it would be like a hesitation, like, oh fuck, well, here we go.
Blood's not a new taste for me.
True.
Just kind of like, oh shit.
All right.
I mean, I'll do it.
You guys begin to feed. And one thing that you now notice, Mason, for the first time, and now I guess Konami as well, for the first time, everything is that is alive is extremely vibrant. You now see a bright aura around each other and around Sarge. You guys are now dual natured, so you can now see not only the astral, but you can also see the physical overlaid on top of each other.
Ooh.
That means mana barriers.
We could see mana barriers. We could see spirits. Don't know what half of it means, but we can see it.
Exactly.
So we pretty much have like thermographic vision in a way, where it's like if there's smoke in front of us, like I see the essence.
Yeah, I mean, you won't be able to like tell what it is, but you'll be able to tell there is someone there or something there. If you have thermographic vision, you'll be able to see that there's someone there, what they look like, and be able to see their aura as well. So, it's different. Everything else surrounding it seems almost dark and just dim, boring almost. It's definitely a shock as you guys begin to feed. Konami. You feel a power surge within you.
Konami.
Ooh.
As you begin to feel the pain that you were in, and you can feel the indent marks where you were bit begin to seal up and the muscle reform, the skin reform, as you are now whole and no longer sore as you finish feeding. The same goes for you, Mason, as you begin to become less stiff, more feeling normal. You could feel the muscle in your neck begin to heal, regenerate, and seal over as the bite mark on your neck is also gone. Konami, you now have your extra adept points, power points.
Yeah.
So you're now.
I'm getting
So
I'm getting
close.
3.5 points back.
Yeah.
So that's 3 points to finish out improved reflexes. And with the 2 points, or with the half a point, I'm taking 2 levels in cloak because it's 0.25.
Exactly.
So the 2 levels in cloak. By the way, people at home, cloak is from the new Street Weird book, and it's full of new adept powers. Little bit of a plug there. So there it is. Product placement. But Cloak says some auras are harder to read or to draw a bead on than others. For every rank an adept has power, they may impose a -1 dice pool penalty to tests made to read their aura.
It's like flexible signature almost.
Yeah.
It's
So
like the opposite.
I have 2 levels in it, so I can impose a -2 dice pool on anybody trying to read my aura.
Mason doesn't know what he got himself into.
Yeah. For those of you at home, this is obviously
Also fast as fuck.
vampirism isn't. We are homebrewing, so do not expect to see that in Street Weird. But stuff can be fixed. But players, you now have regeneration. You guys now have allergic, extreme allergy to sunlight and wood. You guys also have misform. And you guys need to feed once per month.
Not bad.
It's not bad until. Also, I mean, you guys glow like magical ridiculousnesses on the astral plane, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, how often do we actually not get in the blind line, anyways?
It's true. It's true. As you come to Konami, Sarge does hand you your blade back. And he does go ahead and puts his weapon back in his holster. So we good?
I guess.
I don't know what I should feel like right now, but I feel real good.
Sounds like it's working just fine then.
I went from ow, everything hurts, what is this, perfectly fine in the matter of however long it took me to feed. By the way, I'm making an explicit point to not look at the body.
Yes, and I believe it is 1 minute per essence you drain. So for your 4 essence, it would have been like 4 minutes. For Mason, it took a little bit longer because I think his is like almost perfect because I think he's got like 5. So it takes about every month you guys have to drain 4 and 5 minutes worth of essence from people.
All right.
Obviously, you can't. But if the person is below that in essence, you guys drain them and they just become a vampire or die, depending on how they save.
No.
I mean, if they go down and they start turning, I'm probably just going to put a bullet in them.
You are the most hypocritical vampire in the world.
No, you're evil.
No, you're evil. You're a vampire. As you're
even
just
that, like-
you're just regenerating. This is fine.
Not even that. Like, hey, I accepted an offer. They would be a vampire because I forced it on them. It's not okay.
I think-
Seems sus.
I think I'm just gonna try to find like some bad people and just drain them to nothing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're going to become like the Dexter of vampires.
Dexter, Punisher, both ancient stories that our great grandparents told us about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Twilight.
ancient. As you know, you have a party member who probably lived through the stories.
Oh well,
I mean,
easily.
Karma's pretty old.
Karma.
Karma's born in 2020.
Oh, happy birthday!
What a year to be born, Karma.
I know. I chose it
you-
randomly.
You were
True.
born in shit, and your life just continued.
You're born in the shit, you gonna die in the shit. Except if you die, it's gonna be cool. It's
Wait,
not gonna
so-
be some red samurai just got lucky and popped off one.
So you're telling me that the election of 2020 caused us to go into the Shadowrun universe?
You did.
I'm
I'm not gonna complain.
right.
Is this
I mean,
what
it
caused
could
the
be
awakening?
worse. Right, exactly. What we actually find out is
You-
that one of them is a dragon. We just don't know which one yet.
We know which one.
Right, we know which one, but
We both.
yikes!
Right.
Someone's gonna have them build a pyramid and have Aztec pay for it. Is all I'm saying.
Yeesh.
That's technology. I don't know what you're talking about. So anyway, you guys have woken up. It is, you guys are in the crypt.
So kind of like stretching out. Oh man. Should we get back?
I don't know, what time is it, Sarge?
He looks down at his pocket watch. A little after 10.
Oh, so it's dark now. Yeah, let's go. Let's go strut around, and let's go see if Hardwire can figure this out.
Yeah, hold on. PM or AM, Sarge.
Oh, that's my fault. It's 2200.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I would assume he would not be like 10 a.m. Go find out on his new freshly made vampire.
I don't know.
You
I
only
mean,
know
like,
that
I would hope. I would hope. But what?
You need to know what it feels like out
Right,
there
you need to know what it
first.
feels like, and that's why we don't go out in the sun.
It's really not a bad idea.
That's a viable lesson to teach
I do
somebody.
want to study with possible hazmat suits. I want to see if maybe we can go back out and set that back.
One day. I have no real intent to find out anytime soon. Anyway, I forgot to. By the way, I don't know if I told you. I forgot to tell Hardwire.
Like, you didn't tell him at all.
No, I told the other two, but I forgot Hardwire. Because he was in a mood and just kind of went straight in, and I caught the other two before they went in. So you're up.
Well, let's see how this goes.
I told two. The least you could do is tell one.
Kyrie.
I mean, fair. By the way, I'm still pulling for you. I hope this works out. I want you guys to like. I want this to be a thing. I want little like
Vampire
little
babies.
awkward like Mason Kyrie babies running around the farm.
I doubt you know this, Sarge. Is that possible?
To have children, yes, you're still a human being.
I didn't know if this like zapped it or something.
No, I mean they would be vampire babies, but
They'd probably die after they can't suck blood after a month. Too dark.
We'll find
We'd
out.
find a way.
it's terrifying. It's terrifying.
So you've seen vampire babies.
I mean, yes, but most mothers don't survive the pregnancy because the vampire will eat their way out.
But what if the woman is a vampire also?
See, if Konami changed while you were changing, and you were the only person alive and didn't know better, he would become dinner. Yeah, if she doesn't change and this happened, baby doesn't know better. It's inside of its 3-course meal.
Yeah, we'll just cut it out.
Do you know how babies work?
Like,
Honestly,
you've been there long enough. Just gonna put them on something.
I mean, I read science that said that babies are actually supposed to be like developing for a year, but they're born early because like their heads are too dang big. So that's a thing. Anyway, Mason also didn't understand the difference between a troll and an orc. So
What's the difference?
I wouldn't. Oh my god, not you two.
I mean, I've been in here.
I mean, fair. Okay, Sarge, you have an excuse. You've been literally in a hole in the ground most of your adult life.
He looks at you guys. Sometimes he would say under a rock. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and do nothing, but probably dispose of these husks.
You're
Yeah.
wait, nighttime on your second night being free. You're gonna stay inside.
I mean, you might have a good book.
I'm gonna take care of these.
Do you want help with that? Actually, I mean, we did.
I mean, now hear me out. Given who these are, it might be better if we have plausible deniability, just in case somebody finds the bodies.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go find the rest of people. I think it'd be better if we show up together. Sarge, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus or anything like that. You have to understand here. We have slight appearances that need to be maintained.
Of course.
You
You
got
guys
this,
can't look like the monsters that you've now become.
I mean, we could look like monsters, just these were siblings of people that were kind of living with us. So if you can understand how that'd be awkward. And that's not like a tape down the middle of the room kind of thing. That's like a blood feud kind of thing.
Yes, because you'd be eating more blood.
I walked into that one.
Okay, you got this, Sarge.
Yeah, I mean, I brought him here without an issue. I can get rid of them without an issue.
Greg is dead.
Damn it.
Hi, Craig.
Now recording.
Nobody say anything funny.
Boner soup.
Thank you for saying that.
Good job.
I appreciate it.
Like he's never said anything worse during League.
Or like nothing worse gets said on Tarkov night. Oh man.
Well, Craig has decided he does want to rejoin, so I'm gonna have to change some stuff real quick here, guys. You know what? Chat, this is a good spot for us to take our break. We'll be back in 10 minutes while I go ahead and fix overlay. We go ahead and get a drink, get some food, And don't be a vampire, because then vampire baby will eat you from the inside out. Confirmed.
I'm,
Dude.
I
We'll
resemble that
see
comment.
you later.
10-4 on rushing.
And we're back. Hello. We're here. Choices were made. Blood was sucked.
Ice cream acquired.
Also, ice cream
Yep.
acquired. Everyone has now regrouped inside the dead end. Very interesting thing happens here as you guys walk in. You see a bunch of astral signatures on the inside of this place. Even one that does not have a physical body is appearing on your guys' astral radar.
I'm gonna opt to take a composure test here because this is probably really overwhelming.
Yes.
Ice cream acquired.
Hell yeah! Mission accomplished.
I don't know how it's gonna work with these teeth.
What about spaghetti acquired?
Ah.
All right. So I glitched on that.
Yeah, you did. For the first time, you are up close and personal, and you can visibly see, and the spirit recognizes you can see it as you are now looking Jim pretty much face to face, and his beautifulness is just looming over in the background.
That's my composure.
Oh,
3
you are
hits.
well composed.
Is that Jim?
As the rest of you guys see Mason and Konami look, Konami just is like wide-eyed, looking strict, like, and Mason just pokes in. Is that Jim?
Granted, this is the first thing we've said in 24 hours to these people. We just kind of Kramer on into the dead end like nothing's wrong. I'm like,
They just bust open that door and then
I look like I've had 24 hours of just a bad shroom trip.
I was gonna say it's like two people were just like stoned off the boardwalk into a Taco Bell. That I want it.
they kind of smell a little musty. All that crypt moss.
I had to take them off.
For the ice cream.
Karma's trying to like do the woo.
I have
Hey,
the
guys.
sword across this way, and I am just white knuckling it, just like
anything.
Oh, good. Karma. I'm good. It's good. It's good. Jim.
all right. This is a new look on life. Wow. Hi, everybody.
Hardwired.
I immediately sense both of them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a sensing and let me know what you get on each person.
Does that have anything to do with reading my aura?
It does, so you have a -2.
Take a
dice pool.
-2 to that.
Go! Alright, first one is Mason.
Okay.
You can read
Actually,
mine
no.
just fine.
Since I gotta subtract 2, first one is Co. 6 hits still. Ugh.
Jesus.
Take that. 6 out of 9. And then for Mason, 4 hits.
Yeah, you don't need that much for me.
For Konami, surprise, surprise, he has 2 Athames on him. Those haven't changed any. He is terrified. He is now infected with HVV. His essence is 4. And his magic is 4. So his magic shot up by 3 since the last time you saw him. And it's a great time to be alive if you're Konami.
Gotcha.
Oh, and he's
Still the same
vibrant
astral signature.
I mean, it's roughly. I mean, it's the same astral signature, just tainted with HMHVV.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I mainly just wanted to make sure they were them.
Yep.
Still.
And the same thing goes with Mason. Same thing. Now he has a magic rating where he didn't before. His magic is
Oh.
5 now, so he's actually more magically inclined than Konami is. Um, but both just absolutely vibrant on the astral plane because they are dual natured.
Or Hardwire, hold on one second. Dobrik, Karma, why do you look like a neon show?
This is what we always look like.
No, you look like you are like. You look like wub wub wub, like flashy flash colors, and you look like different colors.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm like studying them, trying to get words out, trying to get my composure back. Karma, you look like this like cloudy green like stuff, and Dobrik looks like shimmery pink.
A little red. I see a little red.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over to Karma and just say, "What did you give them?"
Hey man, that's just our traditions.
Oh,
Can't
Also-
expect a schoolboy like you to have the same or as a free spirit like me.
Guess so.
Hey, is that Jim?
It's Jim.
I was wondering, do I have like a mind link to Jim, like I would my other spirits?
No, because you do not control Jim.
Jim, do what he want.
I'll go ahead and just turn on my astral perception, and
Yeah,
assuming I
this
see
is-
he
Jim.
is 100% just sort of floating in the middle of the bar, just watching on the astral plane.
Is it
I'll,
bad that I imagine Jim as like a Courage the Cowardly Dog drawing?
No, because some of them are actually terrifying.
Return the tab.
Return
Yeah,
the slab.
Jeez.
That was the most terrifying episode by far, at least for
For
me.
real.
Just give the slab back, then you have no problems.
100%. I feel like the most of Courage's issues, like just stop doing this one thing and all your problems are just gone.
Stop living out there.
True.
That is going to be.
Wait, also, why do I just feel
Mason
like this just turned Mason's farm into that farm?
Stupid dog.
Stupid
Creepy
dog.
stuff happens in nowhere. It's up to the Karma Police to save their new home.
Whenever, Karma can summon beast spirits again, it's just going to be a picture of Courage.
You just got to pay off that quality.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see Jim over there being ominous, and I'm just gonna like make sure I tell Mason and Konami to like, guys, gotta be chill. Now that you guys are available on both planes, this is not a guy you want to piss off.
Wait,
And
is this
he-
the astral shit you guys always look in?
I'm just not going to look at Jim.
Are you trying to keep that hush, Karma?
Well, yeah.
Go ahead and roll a stealth for me. Instead of your agility, it's going to be stealth plus charisma. That's one thing I do love about Shadowrun. I can just like tweak it because you're trying to be quiet when you're saying stuff. So it's just so nice. What a good system, guys. What a quality system.
Well, my stealth plus charisma would be 2 hits. It's my charisma -1.
I will say, so we started up Call of Cthulhu, and definitely interesting going from a D100 system to a D6 system. Let me tell you.
A lot fewer dice.
Yes, because I think I made 3 rolls the entire night, and it was great. Okay. You sort of just see Jim smile real wide, Karma, as you mentioned that now that they're available on both planes equally.
I'm
Actually,
sure Jim's
Iris,
all over.
I rescind what I had said earlier about not looking at him. I want to shoot him a quick glance and go, no.
He sort of just goes,
Can I see what the trolls and Krampus and the bartender are doing like throughout all of this?
yeah, you look around and everyone just looks hella confused. And then you see Krampus like look around, and then his eyes go like hazy as his jaw just drops open, and as he, actually proceeds, you can now see him on the actual quite easily. You can now tell that Krampus is also seeing Jim in the middle of the room.
Yeah,
Jim, I don't like Jim. I don't like him at all.
When Krampus, when his eyes go back to normal, I'll just give him a quick shh.
Go ahead and roll influence on that, fam. If you don't have influence, charisma -1.
Oh,
All
nice.
influence on that shush.
That shush. I'm gonna use a point of edge to not default.
Yes. I will say that's one of the most underrated edge
Ooh.
pulls, edge uses.
Got 2 hits out of my 3
2
dice.
hits. Good.
Can I spend edge to
Come
bring
on,
the
man.
chunky salsa rule back?
Yeah, I think it's 5 edge to do something cool. You feel like he's on the verge of saying something, but just sort of holds it back, and his eyes are just wide, looking around.
I'm gonna go over to Carpus as well. We should probably just come clean to all the awakened people about the situation.
Okay, so you begin to walk up all nonchalant, like there's not a giant shadows spirit just hanging out in the middle of the bar. It's like you walk up to Krampus, plop down.
I whisper, "This is a shadow spirit. There's a shadow spirit that's been following us around, and probably just, it seems to be mostly benevolent. Just make sure you don't anger it somehow."
That's it. That's all you got. Just don't anger it.
What else are you supposed to do? It's a shadow spirit, man. They don't come around very often. When they
Ain't
do
it shit?
come around, what? Have it come back angrier?
Yeah, well, we're not here. Sure, that sounds great.
I think right now, if we just play it cool, we don't have to worry about anything. It's just standing there, floating there, whatever it is.
The way it looked at Konami is not just standing there. It's looking for breakfast, lunch, maybe dinner.
Yeah, because Konami told it no, or whatever he said.
Also, he whispers back, when were you going to tell me about your friends?
Yeah, that's breaking news.
There should have been a -2 on that roll.
Oh, there was. Don't you worry. It's not that he doesn't have. It's not that he doesn't have a 13 dice pool to look at your astral signature. He is a doctor. It's good for him to find out what's wrong with his patients.
Just being a butt.
Also, too, that people that normally couldn't be on the astral all of a sudden are.
Right. Those people who are like, were minorly there are now. Freaking powerhouses on the astral, especially Konami, because he has got like 45 different themes. He's got adept powers. He's got awakened on forever.
I've got 2 things.
Dobrik
And then
will
two specific things.
get up out of his booth and head toward or sit down on the same side of the booth that Hardwire is currently at, and just motion Konami and Mason over.
I'm gonna make sure that Mason is in front of me, so that any anger is directed at Mason first.
Yes.
Hey guys, just how you feeling?
Pretty good, actually.
Weirdly good.
Okay. Hardware knows.
That's good.
I mean, that's good news. I'm gonna look at Mason. We feel terrible that we didn't tell you before it happened. It was a very spur of the moment, now or never kind of thing. And Mason, you have more details on it than I really have. Mason, you should fill him in.
I told him to tell you.
That's not filling him in, you dick.
No, well, Mason doesn't know the struggles he's gone through, so for him to take it lightly would be make sense because he doesn't know he's been pissed off lately. He's like, well, we suck blood now, but I'll keep it quiet. Like, I'll be like, we suck blood now.
Do you have any ranks in stealth?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your ranks in stealth plus charisma.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Sure, I will happily roll my 11 dice. Dang it, I hit one too many.
Oh, now you're done against up.
4 hits.
4 hits. With their hush voices. Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware.
So now we're stronger. We can protect you better. Like, that's all what you're scared of, right? Is getting hurt. We now kick even harder ass. Protect you even more.
Well, I kick harder ass.
5 magic.
Still infinitely more killy than you with magic, friend. You have
For
to know
now.
magic to use magic.
Whatever that is.
Right.
I don't know what I can do with this magic, but I got it.
Make a deal with Jim.
Fuck Jim.
Didn't Hardware was like, weren't you practicing how to do a fireball spell with Dobrik a long time ago?
Yeah, I mean that could be a thing now, actually.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
How do I?
It's not that. It's not good. It'll take a lot of time. And if we're speaking candidly, as much as I hate to admit it, Karma might be a better teacher for you than I would be.
At fireballs?
Well, not at fireballs, magic in general.
If there's anything I've learned from being an adept, it's all parts of me are involved as far as spiritual, physical, mental. The dude who does be the best one here.
I mean, I was more thinking of just the type of mage he is, and given Mason's specialties, it might behoove him more. But when it comes to learning certain types of spells, I'm sure, some skills to transfer over.
Maybe we worry about teaching us magic, once we figured out the Toronto problem.
Oh, yeah, no, we figured it out while you guys were gone. Toronto's fucked. We gotta leave.
That's it?
No, it's just how I'm feeling.
I was cool to sweet, Toronto, check box, we're out of here.
Give me that sweet 100 grand, baby.
Yeah.
No, but we did kind of connect a few dots, though. That Brenwyn person that HR Tech told us about that they were trying to find, that is a dragon. Specifically the sister to the CEO of Seder Krupp. Don't know what their plans were, but considering the only dragon I know to have died was from blood magic, I can't imagine it was good.
Okay, so
But
what does that-
again,
Hold on,
this
I
is no
can
proof.
yeah, what does that have to
I-
do with us turning on power in Matrix here?
Nothing, but it has something to explain why Aztec is here.
Can you imagine the kind of power that dragon blood could give you?
Oh, I bet it's so tasty.
Dude, I just thought the same thing. Are we bad
prob-
people now?
It's probably what they were
Hardwire
after.
would be like, yes, horrible people now.
You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. It's fine.
How much do you think a shot of dragon blood would cost us?
More money than you could ever make ever.
I mean, they were paying that runner group $1 million a piece for like a dragon tooth.
Yeah.
So something that would give you power, like dragon's blood.
Billions.
That's a
Okay. Bucket list. I have a long time to fill it.
bucket list.
Yeah,
I would just like to consume a shot of dragon's blood in my lifetime. That's all.
Well, my lifetime has gotten progressively longer, so I have time.
Time after time.
All right, before we figure out the next step here, Mason,
Yeah.
plan. Ready?
Okay.
We live more or less forever now. It means we got to become best friends with a dragon. And then we play a high stakes poker game with said dragon as best friends. Because that's what best friends do.
I mean, if we're best friends, he would probably just give us the blood, right? He's like, yo, you
Right,
guys want to
right.
find out what blood is like from a dragon?
And I'd be like, bet, pour me a glass.
Also, can we also talk about how Dobrik's the only one who can't live forever right now?
And
Wait, Karma can live forever?
Dobrik has thought about that.
Well, karma's already enough, so that, they live for a long time. But
Yeah,
technically,
Kar-
when I am possessed, I do have immunity to age.
Oh,
That's not what I said. Last session, Karma just said he could basically live forever.
Yep.
So it's
I
not
mean, if you feel like losing a little blood, we are thirsty boys.
I feel weird taking blood from people we know, but that's neither here nor there. I feel like we'll touch on that in about a month. So game plan. Is everybody here? Karma, hey, come here.
How's the conversation with old Krampus going?
He doesn't seem super thrilled about the whole situation, but he keeps to himself.
Okay. So then I just like just 1 minute. And then I shrink back to the old group. So
Sunrise is what, 6 a.m.?
I don't know. Has daylight savings time happened yet, or
No, they got
Oh,
rid of
no.
that because farmers don't use it anymore, and it's been like 120 years since it was relevant. So
Yeah. So sunrise what, 6 a.m.? 5:30?
yeah, about 5:45, 6 a.m. this morning?
Okay.
I'm
So
ready to
that-
get to hay.
Oh, the day has just begun.
What?
I'm a little tired.
24 hours. Fine.
This- I mean-
Mason and I will do it ourselves.
this just became a campaign where I run 2 separate runs for half the party every time.
I mean, y'all knew what we were doing. Why you didn't take naps, I don't know.
Well,
I did. I'm rested.
I was gonna say
Um,
our sleep schedule's changed, so your sleep schedule changed. That's how this
Yes.
works now.
It's
there'd be coffee.
It's real unfortunate, but we can't compromise.
You can.
Just
It's
wear a
just
mask or
extremely
something?
painful.
We can compromise once.
Right.
20 seconds at a time.
I mean, I could take drugs.
Oh no,
All right,
Karma
y'all are-
taking drugs.
Like you're not
Y'all are
already
gonna
gonna
need-
take drugs.
Y'all
Let
are
me read
going
the
to
side
need
effects.
a long haul addiction right now.
Are
True.
you still addicted? You still, need that little coke?
I do need a little bump every now and then.
I don't know. I thought dying cured that.
Yeah, do you regen?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you regen, but I think I'm gonna get real trouble for this. It's not a physical illness that you can regenerate from.
Well, actually,
Well,
it is a chemical requirement at some point.
But it's
That's
more
what-
psychological than like you don't physically need it. It's psychologically think you need it.
It's both, actually.
Well, I'm aware, but Novacoke actually is, I think, a willpower, not necessarily like a physical resistant to the toxin.
Dude, just imagine.
what is toxin?
Vampire on coke?
Well, it's a very good possibility that we may see that.
All
What is
right,
the
well,
Wait a
toxin
second.
resistance test?
I think we just,
I'm just gonna
blew
throw
Bruce's
it up.
mind.
Yeah, because I wonder what happens when you ingest something that's not blood.
Body plus willpower. I'm pretty sure vampires
Bruh.
get sick from any drugs.
Yeah, like anything you put into it, like instantly just if it's not blood and you consume it, it just you want to
What-
die.
so
See-
you will quickly emotionally not want it.
Emotionally, yes. Physically, like I sort of want this, and you're like, "Whoa!" I sort of want that, so. But
I mean, here I don't want to derail us too hard, so we can jump back in right after this statement. I'll get creative. I'll start dissolving the Nova Coke in blood before I take it. I'll just have coked out blood.
or just find someone who's coked out and drink their blood.
Right.
Just start injecting hobos, just getting them all high.
You guys said I was crazy a few episodes back for suggesting that, but now who's on board?
Now that it's a necessity for life, I'm kind of here for it.
Guys, don't worry, they're the good guys.
Think hobos can afford Novacoke?
No, that's why we're gonna slap them with it.
Isn't Nova Coke dirt cheap?
Yeah,
Well-
for us.
As far as I know, we don't have a next step as of right now, do we? Hardwire?
No, we just have best guesses at this point. I mean, we got to look at the substation, see why they're not on, because that's the reason why the power plant wasn't on, because the substations weren't on. So, I don't know if we have more HR tech that can be there, or
we fucked up HR tech with one vampire. We can definitely fuck them up with two.
I mean, it's absolutely a possibility.
So we going to substation?
We gotta find where the substations are first.
They said there was one a couple blocks down from the actual power station.
This is true.
I say
So
we go, because to be honest, I'm really
Dude.
itching to use this new body.
I mean,
Mason, you're the contact guy. Did you get a hold of that? Can you get a hold of that other runner group? Like, did they get any information that we might be able to use?
Not really. I wasn't really able to get a hold of anyone, and then those guys, they just kind of disappeared. Like, they agreed to kind of work with us, and then I haven't seen them.
I mean, when
I
you were
feel
searching,
like
for
when you were
24
searching
hours.
around, like after the fight was over, you did find the one that was digging through the truck and said they were looking for something in particular here. And then you guys went inside, and they were gone when you guys were finished up interrogating and taking off this person's hand and then putting it back on, and then
I do remember them. I don't know. I don't know. I do remember them agreeing to like parlay with us, like be cool and help. We'll help them.
you helped them all right. You guys took care of the bad guys while they got the stuff, and then they left. Parlay.
Douchebags. Bunch of douchebags.
Well,
I don't know.
hopefully we can run into them again and see what they found. Maybe we'll meet them at a substation. Who knows?
Maybe throw a snowball at them. Tell them they're a bunch of dickheads.
Hardwire's like, I'm on board for snowballs. It's the
Snowballs
first
do sound
thing
fun.
that's been normal and said since I got here.
You know what's something that's not normal and hasn't been said since you got here?
You.
I mean, yeah, but
Not wrong.
guys, I'm legitimately a vampire now.
Hardwire just laughs as he's looking over to Mason.
I thought you guys had diamond skin.
I mean, you either that no.
There's a book
Is that
after
only in
you
the
too.
sunlight?
Maybe I should become a werewolf. Is that a thing?
I mean, for the record,
Are you gonna try to steal Kyrie?
for the record, Mason and I are now a little married.
A little bit.
You're blood lovers.
No.
That's the
No.
best way to put it.
No.
Thank you.
That makes me
Thank you, Karma.
uncomfortable.
No. I do.
Can someone in chat just make that a quote from Karma for We Run the Night, episode 23, season 2? Thank you.
I'm pretty sure
24,
it's one of those
episode
like
24.
you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain situations. I should have died earlier. Definitely should not have become what I've been making fun of.
I think you did die earlier, right?
You guys did die earlier. Yeah, like your auras, soul, whatever, gone. Completely gone.
The stuff you see floating around us, you didn't have one.
Oh. Well, I feel really alive now, and I would like to go fuck something up. So
Me and my blood lover would like to go fight something. Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of blood lover, I think my spirit lover is a little anxious as well.
I'm glad
You
that
just
found
you
somebody
see it, just go.
Well, is
And
he
start
ready
like
to,
and start rubbing his hands together.
Why do we need to keep leaving Dobrik out? All right.
I'm about to
He can live
act up.
forever. He doesn't have his lover. No.
Dobrik is my mental lover. It's okay.
Too soon.
Yeah. People who get close to me end up dying.
Rest
so
in peace,
it's probably
Ego.
for the best.
We did.
I
I'm
mean,
still here.
that's true.
So, yeah, but we're not even sure if you have a soul anymore.
So far, the only person that's been close to you that hasn't died is Karma. And he
I'm gonna
pretty
start-
much did
Hardwire also raises his hand.
Hardwire hasn't died.
You're a
I still don't know how you found my number, Hardwire, but I guess seeing what you can do doesn't surprise me.
That's me.
And after this morning, we are close.
Whether you like it or not.
I don't know if I do.
That means you're about to die soon. I'm sorry.
It happens.
If you
So-
die, I'll just bring you back. If you want.
No.
That almost sounds
what-
like a that almost.
Actually,
What if he's on like the brink of death and then you just
Actually, if either of you, Karma, Dobrik, if one of you is about to die, would you rather we bring you back?
Wow.
That's a very good
Obviously,
question.
As a vampire, like either you die or we turn you into a vampire. Which one would you rather be?
It took you like 24 hours to turn into a vampire.
Yeah,
You're just
but,
gonna
you
die
know,
for 24 hours?
Yeah,
I just mean like you're hit, like you took a giant 50 cal round. He knows about this. And then you're like, I'm gonna die. Or we suck you dry and you turn into a vampire.
phrasing. I will draw the line there. I'm down for blood lovers. I'm down for a lot of stuff because it's funny. The suck you
don't
dry
wanna-
feels a little weird.
You don't want to suck Karma dry?
I'll be in the car when we're ready to go to the power station. I will get up and just go to the van.
Isn't our van fucked up?
It's been very fucked up, but it's
it's
still
in
running
working
somehow.
condition.
Yeah, it is drivable.
Is there any windows in the back?
No, it's a moving truck.
Yeah, because there's a husk of a person in there right now.
What?
They had that one Aztec person that we were going to bring back, and then Jim was like, and now
Sucked
he's
him
just
dry.
like a husk. Yeah, he's in there.
What I'm hearing is somebody with warm blood that doesn't need it.
How long has he been in
We
there?
just
Over
ate.
24 hours in back of this van.
So, he's alive, technically, right?
Yeah,
Maybe?
he's not dead.
When we put him.
Well,
So are we going?
Crack the
Hardwire,
door for him, right?
you should ride up front.
Sure.
And I'm driving. Let's go.
I'll ride in the back.
There isn't one more room for someone up front if they would like to go up front.
Shotgun.
Yeah, I'll hop in the back.
You get to
Give
ride
us
the
some-
back of the vampire in a husk. Have fun.
No.
Aren't those two the same thing?
Stop
A vampire
it.
and a husk? Oh, sorry.
That's rude.
Um,
I'm going to try to signal Jim to just follow us.
Wait, why doesn't Jim
Violence.
just control the husk now that he has a body?
Kind of weak.
because that body's
That's
not
isn't it?
good to him anymore.
Cause don't say that too loud. He might get ideas.
But he'll
Jim's
have a
act-
physical body that he can use.
Body made out of glass and
Then when
That's
it breaks, you ditch it. I don't see the problem.
And we're supposed to be the good guys.
He's already a husk. What's the problem?
So it'd be similar to you bleeding someone out and then going back and eating them again before they have blood restocked.
I mean, if
Just
he's
not
all-
really useful.
it's probably just stronger as a spirit.
He is.
All right, well, let's go.
After you wave Jim, obviously anyone who's like trailing behind a little bit definitely sees Karma like, come on, Jim.
Wait, before we go, is your buddy coming, Mason? Or is he gonna check this one out?
I think he's gonna go sightseeing.
Like in Toronto, or
I don't know. I gave him my address to the farm. He'll maybe come by around at some point.
That makes me
walk in
nervous,
there?
but okay.
He's got his ways.
okay, cool. All right, and on the way there, I will just pause it to the group really loudly from the back so everyone can hear. So, Carm and I were talking. How would you feel if the trolls were to live at the farm for a bit?
Feel
Sounds
really
like-
bad about destroying their lives.
I mean, their lives were destroyed before we got there.
Are
Yeah,
they better now
there's
than
like
when we went at them?
I mean, for all you know, that house has been swarmed with bad or worse people, and they would all just be splatters on the wall if we didn't come pick them up first.
True, but what I do know is that at least three deaths are on our hands.
Still sounds like a terrible idea to me.
We were just thinking of letting them know about the portal, but I don't know where they can stay in Seattle if they were to go through.
I'm actually a little concerned about that portal. I think Miss Bean might be in trouble.
Oh,
Makes you say
what
that?
makes this? Yeah.
The portal wasn't normal. One, it was kind of fluctuating on the outside before we went through it, and then when we went through it, me and Ko saw some like other dimension portal weird upside down world thing, and then we came out.
Yeah, it was a little spooky.
Oh. It's like kind of like the portal was being used too frequently type deal, and she was running out of power magic, or she's like in trouble about to die.
I think it's the latter because she used to travel between that thing like every day to go to work.
This is true.
But before I left, I made sure that Captain Bean called her, and he should, if he's a smart cop, he should know to hunt her down and try to find her and make sure she's okay.
Well, then before we get too far, should we hop over and check that out? It's been like a day before we go to this power plant.
I know what we could do about that.
Oh,
People
hold
in
on.
front make a perception test for me.
Option is intelligence.
It's intuition, actually.
It's INT. 4.
Karma?
What are we making?
Perception, since you're in the front seat.
Your volume is a little low.
Oh, my bad. Hope this is better.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Three.
yeah. 3. with a 3, you guys notice a familiar face attempting to wave you down on the right side of the road.
Who is it?
Who dat?
It's Ika.
It's Howl.
Who?
How?
Oh,
You know the J from the other day.
wants us to take to get evidence of the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll pull over. But I'll just I pull over and then I'll step halfway out the truck by still leaning inside. What do you want?
You guys get the evidence?
No. Not yet. Maybe.
I love our tactful face.
Fuck you.
You asked us something that's really difficult to do. Clearly, you can't do it yourself, and we've also been preoccupied. We're working on it.
Okay.
Do you need a ride or anything?
No, I was coming to find you, but I found you, so
Where are you coming from?
my partner's establishment.
Hey, who you guys talking to up there?
It's Hal, that idiot who made us take a picture of a dragon that clearly is not going to fucking work, but we're trying to figure it out.
Dude, we can just take a picture of the dragon from a really far distance and zoom way in and be like, wow, look how close we were.
Or maybe take a picture off of a mirror, maybe? I don't know.
Just look one up online.
Dude, yeah, let's see if we can Google one.
Hey, what if I just made an image of a dragon and then you guys took a picture of it and then what's dragon? You know what I mean?
How is your viewers going to know it's not just illusion magic?
Do it really good.
I mean, most people haven't seen a dragon that close enough to properly create one.
Well, I think we'll be able to solve our problem. Well, you have a good day, and we need to go. So close the door. I'm just gonna start going.
He
I feel like this guy could be a really good contact in the future, but the meme to just hate on him is too good.
as you guys see him just
Peel out.
instantly
It's splattered.
right, and as he's turning around, you
Black
splat him
smoke.
up, and then he's just drying
He's
himself
covered.
off as he's beginning to more or less follow you guys while walking.
I offered him a ride. Most courteous he's gonna get.
We're gonna have to talk about your ability to talk to people.
I just don't like that guy. He came at me wrong.
Hi, my name's Mason. If you can't smell me, I'm an asshole.
The most unagreeable face.
I mean, he's sketchy. I still don't trust him.
I mean, I don't either, but he offered to pay us.
Oh,
Do anything for a quick butt.
until money's in hand or I see money in hand, it means nothing.
Do vampires have to sleep at all? I'm looking at the page. It really doesn't say.
Yes, because you're still a person. You just have a disease.
Okay, then while we're driving, I'm just gonna lay down. Then kind of just close my eyes a little bit. No, that's
Gonna
racist.
hang from the ceiling.
Ah,
I think it's diseases, actually.
All right, yeah, that's whatever.
Ghoulist.
Yeah,
That's ghoulist, bro.
you hate to see it.
So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of lay down, get comfy, shut my eyes, and just kind of ride out the trip.
I definitely don't want to sleep. I've been sleeping for way too long. Ready to go.
Also, you're driving, so I would hope that you're not.
Please don't sleep.
I could do it in my sleep. Are we almost there?
Actually, yes. You guys are probably about 4 or 5 blocks away from where they said the power grid should be. As you guys get to this location, like I said, 4 or 5 blocks. You guys begin to hear loud screams. Now you guys are used to some screams going on throughout the night, but this one is different, almost like sheer terror and just blood-curdling screams as you guys are continuing to drive through. Would you guys like to continue driving or react to the screams?
I mean, if it's loud enough, what does it sound? What gender does it sound like?
Roll perception.
Roll
guess-
ignorance.
3.
3. Female.
I'll hit the brakes, and I'll just kind of like knock on the back, like, you guys hear that?
No.
Sounds like another night.
And I just hear people screaming, as per the usual.
I don't know. This one sounds different.
What's it sound like?
Are we peeking at it?
You want me to check anything out? The good old Astral?
I mean, we are supposed to be good guys, right? I feel kind of bad. Like, that doesn't sound like the normal, like, combat scream.
I think we need to prove to Hardware that we are still the good guys.
Yeah.
Which way did it come from?
It's sort of like the front passenger side, that direction.
All right, give me 20 seconds. And I will astrally project.
Okay.
It's weird to watch your spirit leave your body.
Absolutely. For the first time, you now see the spirit, like he goes unconscious in his typical fashion as a spirit version of Dobrik sort of stands up and zoom and zips out of the side of the truck at insane speeds.
I'll just kind of knock on the back and be like, yo, Co, you want to help me make a perimeter?
Yeah, I'm down. Just got unconscious Doe back here. Watching him leave his body was real weird, not gonna lie to you.
Oh, yeah.
As you sort of say
also-
that, you can see Dobrik like taking off through the sky at crazy high speeds. Mason.
I've also got my spirits floating around.
Yeah, you guys see just 2 water spirits and an earth spirit just sort of following Karma around. Oh, and Jim.
And Jim.
God damn it, Jim. All right, I'm going to hop out, and I'm going to really start eyeing the place up, looking for people, anything living.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception, and Dobrik, you can roll astral perception. 4 hits.
I'll kind of squat up on Mason and just kind of move with him as a unit, kind of thing.
I'm just looking to clear the surrounding area, make sure there's no, like, we're not just, like, parking on top of, like, some gang fest or something.
Dude, I dare him. I dare them.
I'm not looking for Hardwire to catch a stray.
Fair.
With your 4, Dobrik, you see a astral signature fade.
Okay. Is that the only Astral Sig I see?
Let's see. Yes. It is. As of right now, it is.
All right, maybe a little risky, but can I manifest?
Yep. You go ahead and begin to manifest as you see a familiar face. Door open, huge gashes in their midsection, and ridiculously feral-looking bite marks on the legs, and a face that has been chewed off. But most of it is sort of like plopped down on the ground, and you do recognize the half that it's there as Penelope Bean.
Okay. Shit. I'll head back. Hey guys, you want to bite someone real quick?
Sure. Who am I biting?
Penelope Bean.
Oh, fuck.
came
like I thought you were making a like in poor taste. Gotta eat something real quick
Where?
joke. No.
Yeah, where?
Point.
I'll point out the second
tweaking
corner.
pretty hard right now.
That way.
Mason's gonna take off. Well, he's gonna, as he's like running by the truck, he's gonna just yeet his radio inside the truck to hardwire. Because Co's got the other one, right?
Yeah, and I'm hot on your heels.
Yeah, I'm just gonna full as fast as my new vampire feet will take me.
I would like to run faster, just given my reflexes.
Wow.
I will try to keep up with you then.
The only reason why you run faster is because instead of, one, you can react faster. So as soon as you say, like, hey, do you want to bite someone? You think about it, and you instantly take off running in the direction that Dobrik says, while Mason doubles back, tosses the radio, and then begins to take off running. You guys get to the body, and you see Penelope's half of face just on the ground, completely off of her face. You guys can actually see like the front of her skull. You guys see there's huge gash wounds in her midsection, and both of her legs look like they were almost chewed completely off.
Oh shit!
And you see her
Shit.
lifeless on the ground.
Do we
there's
see
no heartbeat
any?
at all?
What's up?
Is there any sort of like soul or heartbeat still at all?
You guys get there, and you guys see. I mean, everyone you've seen now that's been alive has had some sort of astral sign. When you guys arrive, Penelope has no astral sign whatsoever.
I'm just gonna start draining.
Okay.
I'm gonna get on the walkie and go, hey, hardwire. When Dobrik wakes up, we need him. We're gonna need probably some medical help here.
You hear the radio go off right next to you. Since Mason has the other. Oh, did you leave it?
No, Mason
yeah,
left
Mason
it for
checked with the
hardwire.
Oh, yeah, I
hardwire.
got you. I didn't hear that. My bad.
Armo would have also stayed with Hardwire.
Yeah.
You guys all just took off running.
Just
I'm not
took off-
about that life.
You're gonna leave poor hardwire by himself.
Not about that life. I think it's the running he's not about.
Oh yeah, it's probably fair too.
I'll stay here with the van.
All right. Yeah, I'll head that way.
I'm gonna try and just look for any sort of sign of life.
Okay.
Maybe it's just like real faint pulse, so her astral signature is real faint. I don't know how it works, but we're gonna try.
Sure.
Mason's just gonna try to turn her into a vampire because push comes shove, if she's mad at us, we can just end her again.
Oh, woof.
I mean, if she's like, I didn't want to come back as a vampire, but like, cool, you can die if you want. Like,
There's the sun.
yeah, it's up to you.
Or a stake, or anything to the head, because you guys cannot regenerate decapitation
Or magic.
or magic. Magic's just still bad for you guys.
I am your worst enemy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Actually, yes, you and
You and Karma could rip us apart.
you guys could rip each other apart with your magic that you guys now have.
I don't know how to use it.
It's true.
When I get there, I'll look over to them. I'm like, yeah, there's nothing I can do about this.
Is there no sort of stabilization, anything that we can try to do here?
Like gluing half of her face back on and reattaching her legs. You think this is a surgeon simulator or something? No.
I
Just gonna
don't.
pop up and be like, "This is why I'm trying to turn her into a vampire."
That's
I don't know how long it took.
regenerate. I didn't know if maybe if you could get into the bloodstream, I could do some CPR. We can get the blood flowing.
No,
If I could do regeneration stuff, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure all he did was just drain us completely dry, right?
I mean, when I woke up, I felt absolutely garbage. I felt like empty. So I think so. Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna do that. If this does work, if she does wake up as a vampire, she needs blood.
Yep.
We have a husk in the back.
That's
We're just
what I
gonna-
was thinking.
Just gonna throw her in the back with us. Because
Yes.
it's gonna be really. Can we like put her in a? I don't. It's gonna be hard to look at. I don't know if I could
Mhm.
stomach it.
Also, can I just also mention that Mason just pretty much like, guys, I saw this done on YouTube. Let me do this real quick.
Yeah.
I heard him slightly talking about what he did to us, and I was like, I guess, I don't know.
Literally, just let me check the YouTubes on how to transfer someone, how to change someone into vampire.
But
Easy.
Yeah,
Step-by-step tutorial.
True.
but yeah, I'll once I've like fully drained her, I guess we'll just kind of like pick her up and take her back to the van.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah.
we
It's
do,
so awful.
should we do anything to isolate C-spine and make sure she's not actually hurt, or are we just gonna like to wing it and hope for the best?
She couldn't grow her face back. Or...
Well, I mean,
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If she can regenerate, it might not look pretty, but it'll be something. So I mean, you drain. I'll administer some CPR for a little bit, see if I can circulate anything, and we'll pray for the best.
All right, go ahead and roll a biotech.
Is there any way I can assist with that with my dumb hands?
Do you have biotech?
No.
Then no.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I got 4 hits.
hold the gauze.
Right? Can I hold the IV upright? Like,
I mean, you definitely have given CPR before, so it's not too difficult of a task.
I'm not doing the mouth thing, but I'll just
Oh, really? That's weird.
Nah.
Just pumping like infected blood right back into you. This is fine.
I get vampirism just by accident. Dang it, guys,
Exactly.
come on.
it's your fault for not wearing proper PPE.
It's true. True.
It's true. Darn.
There's no lawsuit here.
We're in the middle of a pandemic.
Also, guys, draining actually has a test involved. SS Drain has
What do I gotta
charisma plus magic,
do?
which is
I'm rolling a fuck ton of dice.
pretty good for Mason. And your it's an extended test. Yeah. And your goal target is 10 minus the target's essence for 1 minute.
Yeah, I rolled 6 dice.
So that
Or 6 hits. 6 hits.
draining a point of essence, take a charisma extended test. Suffers the fatigue status equal to the number of essence drained. Yeah, over 1 minute, you drain a point of essence. You were successful. So go ahead and do that 5 more times.
Oh, okay.
You have to do it once per essence point you want to drain. So if you want to go drain
Right.
her completely. Okay.
How many more times did you say?
4 more after that one.
That one was, holy shit, another 6 hits.
Mhm.
That one was 2 hits.
Mhm.
This one was 5 hits.
Mhm.
That was 1 hit.
Okay. You go for 6 minutes, and you get 4 out of the 6 essence you have. So you had to drain 2 more times successfully.
I could just keep doing
going.
this?
Yep. It's extended
Oh.
test.
4 hits.
Mhm.
And 6 hits.
So after roughly about 8 minutes, you do get finally successfully drain every last piece of essence. So, by the way, every point of essence that you drain, you can pump into an attribute as a minor action.
Like, for how long?
I think it's a day.
Wears
12
off
hours.
after 12 hours.
Okay.
And you can do a max of 4 per skill, just like a normal buff.
Well, I'll do...
Charisma? That seems good.
Shit. Charisma and agility.
Also, can we also just talk about how like you can just like drain someone to like 4 points instantly, just then add it right back into charisma, so that way your next drain is even better.
Can we just talk about how the double dip on that for being a blood adept with blood points and being able to stack into my attributes is going to be kind of nasty?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time, guys.
We also just talk about how we turn someone into a vampire, possibly, maybe. Just
Yep.
Yeah, this
Creating
is
a
day one
vampire
of being a
pandemic.
vampire, already reproducing.
we're starting a coven. Coven? But
Yep.
I don't know what they are.
Oh no, a nest?
That sounds better.
I think
brood.
Coven, Brood, Nest, I think they all work here. I think Nest is more like where you live.
I think it's usually
Yeah.
a brood.
Either way, I hope she lives, but I hope she doesn't look like this when she comes back.
It's like
Yeah.
D&D ruled for
Also,
like a
okay, so I am reading now because vampires. So fun fact: infection, which is what you guys have or have the capability of doing. When a critter uses your power, this power to drain essence drain on a victim, the power attempts to pass the critter's own infection to the target. When it's drained to 0. So when you have a choice, pretty much, if you drain a target to 0, it dies. Or if you want to infect them like you're doing, you just have to tell me ahead of time what your plan is before you do it. Like drain to 0 to kill or drain to 0 to infect. So this you're doing to an infect. To see if infected, make an opposed test, which is your guys' magic times 2 against the victim's body plus willpower. If you win, they are infected. If the person wins, their body fights off the infection.
I think we're good here.
So you have 10 dice versus their body plus willpower.
Come on, there we go. Another dice. Jesus. Okay, I got 3 hits. Is this a one and done? Should I spend edge?
It's just a one. It's your roll versus my roll. It's your choice.
Yeah. If she's a mage too and a powerful one, she's probably got a high willpower. I don't know about body though.
We are gonna roll. We're gonna spend that 4 extra dice.
I wonder if since she's already knocked out, she probably has a huge damage modifier.
Plus 2, so 5 total hits.
Okay.
I spent 4 edge.
All right. After the 8 minutes pass, you now have to wait to see if it takes effect.
Let's just throw her in the back and keep on chugging along, I guess. Also, did you see the thing that fucked her up?
No. I saw the aura dissipate into the ether, and I flipped into the or I manifested. I didn't see anything, so I don't know if it was invisible, but I don't know. It like I said, didn't even have a signature, or it did its stuff. It got out, and then she bled out and died, and that's what I saw.
As you guys are loading this individual in the back of the truck, and I'm just going based off what everyone said. No one moved the truck to the body. You guys carried the body from the place where it was to the truck.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are bringing the body to the truck, you guys are rounding a turn, and you see a couple of dwarvish people walking down and see you holding this mangled body.
We should really write ambulance on the side of our truck.
And their eyes just go wide.
It's okay.
Spell for that.
I'm a doctor.
And she's our friend. This is Miss Bean. I really hope we could save her, but be careful. We did not find what fucked her up.
What?
What are you guys even doing out here at night?
What are you doing out here at night?
Saving our friend!
What was she doing out here at night?
We don't know. I hope we can save her, and we'll find out.
Okay. And they sort of just like grab their jackets, pull it closer as it is cold, as it's going on. But you guys do hear a loud, howlish scream coming from behind you guys.
Like, how close?
Maybe like half a block away.
Would Karma have heard this from the van?
Yeah, because you guys they're pretty close to the van.
The dwarves still here?
No, they instantly hear the scream and they take off running. I need everyone to actually roll a composure test for me.
I'm notoriously bad at those.
You know, this reminded me. I'll tell him after this composure test.
Good.
6.
Yeah, 4 hits. Suck it.
And
5 hit.
I am shook. It was not a glitch, but it was 0 hits.
I am sharing on stream what you guys are looking at, by the way.
Okay. Oh, so we can see it now?
You guys will hear shortly.
It's a weird snake thing.
Yeah, it's
It's
super
got like
weird.
a mohawk and
I hate you.
I think I have a shirt with that on that.
Dibs.
it's on my dice.
Dibs.
That's where the game show waiting music starts.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yo, what are these like cat demons?
Don't like that.
Because it's werewolf, but Chihuahua breed.
You talking about chupacabra?
The werewolf?
Chupacabra?
Chupacabras.
Yeah, that
We
one.
gotta kill some choopy cabras.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabras.
some chalupa cabras.
El Chapo Cabras.
Yes.
They break out of jail real easy.
Mm-hmm.
El Chapo Cabra.
That's a good one.
You cannot crate train me.
Does
elaborate
anyone
tunnel
have
dug by a
critters, knowledge skill with critters or wildlife?
Nope.
If I say
Karma?
yeah, would you believe me?
On Karma.
Karma was our last hope.
Karma knows
Hardwire?
3
He
things.
loves the Discovery Channel.
Nah, sorry.
Damn
Ultra.
I've got Seattle gangs.
Okay.
I've got security systems.
Okay.
And I've got law enforcement. Do any of those help me?
No.
Are they
That's
some
the way they get
part of some
arrested all
sort
the
of are they part of some sort of magical society, maybe?
Nope.
Damn.
But you guys see 4 of those.
Do they speak Spanish?
You can try.
Ay, Dios mío.
You guys see 4 of those sort of pop and crawl through the alley. You see they have extremely long claws at the end where they're actually digging into the side of the building and crawling onto the walls, coming towards you. But as you guys get Penelope to the truck, that is where we will go ahead and roll initiative. But it'll be next week when we roll initiative.
You suckers
Hardwire,
going
did you do
down.
something?
I feel like Mason would just point like, fuck that, shoot first, ask questions later. And
Yes.
just like run back to the fucking truck, just yeet her in the back. She's like,
It's going to be a good time.
Oh man.
I roll 6 dice
kill 'em.
for initiative. I have 11 plus 6d6 for my initiative.
Hopefully you're going first.
There might not be a fight when y'all get there.
Oh yeah, does that mean like he gets like multiple turns in if he gets?
No, I think it's 5th edition.
Fifth edition would
maybe.
get no. Fifth edition gets him multiple turns, but in sixth edition it means he goes probably most likely to go first. But he gets a minor action for every D6 he rolls, so he gets 6 minor actions. And he gets 1 for a stopwatch. So he actually has 1 major and 7
minor
minors.
actions.
So he can take 3 major actions and still have a minor action left over.
So I can effectively make 3
No,
full
sorry.
swings.
No, because it's 4.
2
minors.
2 majors and 3 minors.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can almost do 3 major actions, but
That means I can take aim and then fight somebody, and then take
No.
aim and then fight somebody.
no,
Oh,
you can only take aim once per round.
Oh, okay.
So you could take aim, fight someone, and then have 1 for dodge or parry. And then take aim again at the end of your combat, so for the next round.
Yeah.
It's going to be super silly.
I'm just now like, hello, my name is Konami. Most people know me as Action Economy.
But for those of you who've seen Konami work in the past before he got his surgery, it's going to feel very similar.
Oh, yeah. Just be glad that I didn't go killing hands.
Yeah.
I've gone like weird supporty, like not supporty, but like utility powers.
Yeah. Those are the best ones, though. Anyway, that's going to be us for it tonight, guys. Next week, we will be here again. It'll be glorious.
Glorious.
We are going to, guess what, guys? Just for you out there in Chatland, we're not going to only have 1 session next week, but we're going to have 2 sessions
2 of
next
them.
week.
Those
One
Count
is
'em.
one is going to be on Thursday, like normal, from 9 to midnight Eastern Standard Time. But the second one, Friday the 13th, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are doing a 24-hour stream for charity. 100% of the proceeds will go to Riley Children's Hospital here. We are going to be working with Extra Life again for the sixth year back to back. But this year we're doing something a little bit spicier. This year we have Ian Flux that will be joining us all the way from his part of the U.S. to my part of the U.S. It's going to be a spicy meatball. And what does that mean for you guys? We will have the first and probably only this year in-person session of We Run the Night. And so it's going to be super good. I'm not it may be, spoiler, a smaller production stream, but it's going to be hype nonetheless. And that's going to be from 9 to 12, so normal time on Friday as well. So make sure you guys are around for that. Speaking of Ian Flex, go ahead and give yourself that sweet, sweet shout out.
Hey, Frostbite beat me to it in the chat there. But my name is Ian Flux, and I stream here on Twitch. Now, I know that sounds a little ridiculous. How could there be more than just J-Brews on Twitch, right? I know. But I'm out there. Hit that follow button. And let's hang out. See, you hit that follow button, then you go and you hit that bell. Boop, hit that button. Microwave oven. You know when I'm on. You know when I'm around. Then we can hang out and we can play games and we can talk. See, you come hang out with J-Brews for the gameplay. Because he's out here making those spicy plays. You come hang out with me for the memes.
Yes.
It's the best of both worlds. And a lot of the time we're playing games together, so you can pull up both chats, be both places at the same time. You get the spicy plays over here, you get the good memes over here. And together we make one solid content creator. Right.
Our powers combined.
So yeah, come hang out. Hit me up over there. Also, follow me on Twitter because I'm a lot of fun at IanFlux12. IANFLUX, the numbers 1-2.
That one. So yeah, if you guys are new here, make sure to go give EM some love. Go check them out over at, like he was saying, at twitch.tv/IanFlux. But other than that, we are going to go ahead and call it here for tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys check out the affiliate stuff down below. Make sure to check out the what is that called? Merch down below as well. Season 3 of We Run the Night is getting very, very close, and it is going to be spicy, full of new merch and stuff like that. And of course, I mean, probably give it like 8 more episodes, guys, and these guys are just the bad guys. So we'll see what kind of cool and fun stuff comes up in the next season. But thank you guys so much for coming hanging out. We are going to go ahead and raid over to our friend Honey Badger. So make sure you guys go tell him, hey, tell him what's up. Go ahead and give him a follow if you haven't already. It goes a long way trying to make sure that we support each other in this crazy time that we call 2020. So thank you guys so much, and we'll guys see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.